Hey everybody, Renan here from Expedition Studios. I'm a cinematographer and director, and today is Filter Appreciation Day. I just wanted to do a little bit of a rundown of the Tiffen filters that I've been using on big National Geographic North Face expeditions around the world, from the summit of Everest to the jungles of the Amazon, as well as a lot of the bigger commercial productions that we do. I just love the series of Tiffen products that they've been putting out. It's a family-owned business that's been around forever, just making high-quality products. And often on these productions, we do behind the scenes and we talk about what goes into them, but the filters often get overlooked. But it's something that gives your photos, your footage, that extra emotional punch. But let me start from the top here and just give you a little rundown, starting with NDs, natural NDs. In the past, I had a lot of problems with ND filters, doing really weird color shifts with a lot of my footage, and I started using these nat NDs. They're really iconic because of this bronze coating, because there's a dual layer ND in there. And when I started using those, I just never had to worry about what sensor I was putting them on. They always worked and functioned the same across these drop-in filters for bigger cinema cameras, and then they make screw-in versions for my Sony lenses, and then also screw-in version for Inspire lenses for the DJI, and just everything's consistent. The color is the same across all of these different filters, and it's something that just allows you to control your depth of field and give you that really cinematic look. Yeah, for those of you who don't know about ND filters, it's really a game about your shutter speed and giving you a cinematic amount of motion blur. If your shutter speed is cranked super high, like a lot of iPhone footage or GoPro footage tends to be, you can tell it's not very filmic, and it just almost feels like a vampire movie that you're watching. Other than that, quick shout out to variable NDs, which you can spin and get a lot of different variants in the amount of neutral density that provides. We often use those in our run and gun cameras in the field, like the expedition we just came back from in Guyana, climbing tepuis with Alex Honnold on a Nat Geo assignment, or on Everest. So yeah, on Everest, the variable NDs were key because everything was so lightweight, and we really wanted to be able to move fast and not miss shots. A lot of people also are shooting with the smaller DJI Mavic drones these days. I know it takes a little bit of time and effort, but if you do use filters for drones like the Mavic, it's just going to give your footage that edge. It's kind of like sound design, where good sound design, you don't notice it, but you feel it. It's an emotional thing. Having the right filtration on the shot and being able to control your depth of field, like what is in focus and what is not, it's really everything in cinematography. You're in the death zone on Everest, and the last thing you're thinking about is like how you're treating your lens. So it's really nice to have a clear filter on your lens, and one that's super durable and rugged. And yeah, we've been using these HT filters, the digital HT from Tiffen. Yeah, these are my go-to. Saved me so many times from scratching my actual front elements. The last filter that I'm going to talk about is Polarising Filters, CPs, and we use CPs especially in a lot of outdoor settings. It just provides this extra boost in color and contrast. It just gives your image this extra pop. We also use polarizing filters a lot when we're shooting cars. It removes glares from surfaces such as windows, and we use CPs when we're shooting around water or snow just to control the glare. Before I go, I just wanted to leave you with a thought, which is something I think about and wrestle with a lot. What is the balance between technology and storytelling? Which should you be chasing with all these new pieces of equipment that constantly come out that you're hit over the head with? For me, technology and storytelling have always gone hand in hand, and I try to learn how to use these tools like all the filters as if they were second nature, because when that magical storytelling moment happens, I want to be using them seamlessly to capture things in the most emotional and cinematic way possible and really go deep into the hearts of the audience. And that's really what I hope will inspire positive change and action.